Our guests are being led by our school band.
We welcome the fathers of Infant Jesus Church, all our sisters of Holy Family School, Ulasnagar. A warm welcome to Shri Kiran Boy.
A warm welcome to all our PTA executives. Our well-wishers.
We will now start with the lighting of the lamp. The solemn moment. Dear God, let your light spread around here.
A very pleasant evening to all my dear audience, my lovely parents and dear teachers, students, and definitely our esteemed guest dignitaries of the day. A very warm and pleasant welcome to everybody in Holy Family.
A very good evening to each one of you.
Don't you think there is a different vibe today?
Yes, of course, charming teacher, there's a different vibe altogether, and this vibe is of a change.
Yes, correct. There was a time when we all were confined in our homes, gripped in fear, wearing masks and living the shivers of pandemic.
Celebrating the feeling of change.
Yes, we are talking about change. So, my dear audience, to celebrate champions of change.
Therefore, we the Holy Familians proudly present to you
Champions of we welcome you, Father. Audience, please, a huge round of applause for our guest of the day.
We also welcome Shri Suhas Bauche, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Virar. All right, we have it here. We also welcome Sir Kiran Boyer to please come up on the stage. They have been escorted by our school parliament members. A big round of applause. Requesting our school parliament members to escort Sir Rupesh Jadhav. A big round of applause.
Yes.
Also requesting the parish priest of St. Thomas Church, Father Joel, the parish priest of Infant Jesus Church,
We also request our school administrator, Mother Rudaya, to please come on the stage, followed by our manager, Sister Sobin, our respected principal, Sister Lisi, and our school headmistress, Sister Geeta Jose. We all are pleased to welcome you on the stage.
I also request our well-wisher, K.O. Devasi, sir, to please come up on the stage. A big round of applause to our well-wisher, who's always been in our ups and downs of our school, Mr. K.O. Devasi.
We request our parliament members to disperse from the stage and we can proceed ahead with a formal welcome speech. May I please call upon stage our college representative, Hena, to please come on the stage and begin with the formal welcome speech.
We now have the welcome speech and the formal felicitation done by our school representatives. I call upon Ms. Hena Chobasia from Standard 11 Commerce Stream for the welcome speech.
It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all into the midst of this joyous occasion of Annual Day celebration. His Excellency, Mar Thomas Elvinal has come all the way from Powai to inaugurate this function. We are very grateful to you for your special love, care and concern for us. Bishop Elvinal did his higher studies from Rome and USA. He holds a licentiate in liturgy and a doctorate in theology. He is the author of the book, The Memorial Celebration, and has written several articles. He has been serving as the chairman of the Western Commission and as a member of Syro-Malabar Synod Commission for Liturgy for more than 10 years. He has been elected as the Vice President of the Western Region Commission as the Bishop. He has completed 25 years the Bishop of Kalyan. He is the shepherd who reaches out his flock in different districts of Maharashtra. He has also selected members for social charitable activities to the marginalized irrespective of caste, creed and religion. On behalf of management, staff, students, parents and well-wishers, I extend to you, Excellency, a hearty welcome.
A big round of applause to our chief guest, Mar Thomas Elvinal, His Excellency.
the day is Mr. Anil Pawar, who is the Commissioner of Vasai City Municipal Corporation and also currently serving in SIDCO as Deputy Additional Collector, Selection Grade. Due to his busy schedule, he is unable to reach. But we have Assistant Commissioner, Mrs. Vishaka Modgare, who will be joining us very soon.
I cordially welcome Reverend Father Royce Kalaparamban, who is the current parish priest of St. Thomas Church, Vasai East, and the chaplain of Holy Family Convent High School and Junior College. He is a spiritual priest, known for his dynamic personality, leading and guiding the parishioners in true sense of Christian teaching. He is very enthusiastic and energetic, well known among the youths, always motivating and guiding them to do their best. He is loved by all for his kind and simplistic nature. He has always ensured support to our institution in needs. I welcome you, dear Father.
Our next guest of honor, Mr. Suhas Bawachi, is the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Virar. Mr. Suhas is a strong and dutiful administrator. Due to his unavoidable circumstances, he is unable to be present in our midst. The strong pillar of Holy Family Convent High School and Junior College. Her foresight and vision is indeed commendable and can be observed in the planning, organizing and execution of the strategic plan made for the upliftment of this institution. I welcome you, Mother Udaya. I extend my gracious welcome to Sister Sobin Rose, the manager and vice principal of I extend my gracious welcome to Sister Sobin Rose, the manager and vice principal of Holy Family Convent High School and Junior College. Sister Sobin is an enthusiastic and very approachable person. She always strives to create a friendly, peaceful and harmonious environment in the school. I welcome you, dear sister. Behind every great school is a great principal. I hereby would like to welcome our beloved principal, Sister Lisi Terrace. The courage to make tough decisions and the compassion to listen to the need of others is an inbuilt art of our dear principal. Our principal shows motherly love, gives fatherly confidence. Her endless care, guidance and support proves that she is indeed a great leader. We are really blessed to have a principal like her. With a thankful heart, we welcome you, dear sister. I welcome Sister Geeta Jose, the headmistress of pre-primary and primary section. Sister Geeta is blessed with an efficient organizing skill and leadership qualities. She is a torch bearer to her students. I welcome Sister Geeta.
I welcome Sister Shali Davis, Principal of Holy Family Convent High School, Ulhas Nagar, and Councillor of Mary Mata Province, and and Sister Navya. Thank you so much, sisters, for coming all the way from Ulhas Nagar for our annual day celebration.
It gives us immense pleasure to welcome a parish priest of Infant Jesus Church. A warm welcome to you, Father. Can we have a big round of applause? We also take pleasure in welcoming Shri Rupesh Jadavji amidst us. He's made it possible to be here in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Can we have a big round of applause? Thank you. And yes, of course, not forgetting the main person who always is there for a great support for us, and that's Mr. Kiran Boyd. A warm welcome to Mr. Kiran Boyd also. And we have a big, big round of applause, audience. Thank you so much.
I would like to welcome our PTA Secretary, Mr. Satya Prakash, who has always rendered his valuable service to this institution. I extend my warm greetings to you, sir. I would also like to welcome all the PTA executives present over here today. I also take this opportunity to welcome Mr. K.O. Devasiya. He was a counselor and a benefactor. Welcome, Reverend Fathers, religious sisters, brothers, principal of various schools, well-wishers and benefactors who has come to join us today to enhance the celebration of Annual Day. Your esteemed presence today means us a lot. I welcome all the parents. Your love and concern towards Holy Family Convent High School and Junior College, the second home of your child, is remarkable. I heartily welcome you all. Children are the gift of God, precious pearl of the society, and building blocks of the nation. So I welcome each and every student of this institution. Your hard work and perseverance has made this occasion so vibrant and colorful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear students, and thank you so much, dear esteemed guest. Your presence really is going to make a huge difference today for the day. And now, I am very pleased to call upon stage to His Excellency Mar Thomas Elavanal, the Bishop of Kalyan Diocese, to please deliver an inaugural address for the day. May we have a huge round of applause for His Excellency Mar Thomas Elavanal.
Distinguished guests on the dais, dear Sister Udaya, Sister Lizzie, Principal, dear own fathers, dear own sisters, parents, members of the staff, and my dear children. Today, I'm very happy to participate in the annual day celebrations of Holy Family Convent School and Junior College. Right from the beginning of the school, I have been one way or another associated with the school. I'm very happy to see that the school has been making steady progress at all levels. During the last many years, this convent school has been imparting quality education or bits of education to so many thousands of children. And all of us are convinced about the need of quality education for the development of individual and the society. That's why we want to give best of education to children. What do you mean by best of education, quality education? We know that education that imparts not only intellectual formation, but integrated formation of the intellect as well as formation of the heart. That is considered to be quality. Further, UNESCO speaks about or defines about the aims of education so that it will be quality education. They mention 3 aims. First of all, education should impart to the children knowledge. That's the primary aim. Education aims at helping the children to learn more and more so that they will become knowledgeable person. Secondly, learning, education should help the children to do greater things. Knowledgeable, not only knowledgeable, to do. For example, a doctor knows how to take, an engineer knows about the construction of a building, or like that they should be able to do more and more, greater things. Thirdly, maybe that's more important. Education should help the children to be better persons. So not only to know, not only to do, but to be better, noble citizens of our country. That's ultimate. For that, what is important is not only the intellectual formation, but formation of the heart. That's why it is said that the heart of education is the education of the heart. Heart of education, the education of the heart. That is inculcating in the hearts of the children the values of life. That makes them great in their life. Dear parents, you all and we all want that our children should become great persons in their life. They should have a better and brighter future. That's why when a child is admitted to the school, maybe in the nursery, the first standard, right from there, all the parents want that my child should be the first in the class. That's why they are all concerned about that. But we know, if only they are so much intellectually able, they will be able. Not all can become the first in the class. But all children have the possibility to become the best student in the class. So I would say, you should be more concerned whether my child is the first, more than that, whether my child performs the best way possible. The best. One day, a young man approached a senior, experienced person who was an entrepreneur. And the young man asked him an advice. In what field can I make a successful career? What should I become? He replied, dear young man, what is important is not what you become, whether you become a doctor or an engineer or a teacher, an advocate, but what is important is what kind of a person you will want to become. If you want to become a doctor, try to become the best doctor. If you want to become an advocate or a politician, try to become the best. If you want to become a teacher in the school, you should become the best teacher. If you become the best, success will naturally follow. So try to become the best. As parents, or education is a coordinated effort that you should remember. Of the parents primarily, then the children, then the school, management and the teachers, all a coordinated effort. But the role of the parents is very, very important. I will speak about an example of, we all have heard about Thomas Alva Edison. I have read about his life history. When he was admitted, he was born in 1847 in Ohio, in United States of America. When he was admitted to the first standard, after a couple of months, the class teacher wrote a letter to his mother. Do you know what was the content? The class teacher told, your son Thomas is below average, so he cannot compete with the other students. So I have an advice, take him back. You may try giving him special coaching and all, if at all he can succeed in life. That was the content of the letter. When the mother got the letter, her hope about the child was shattered because she had great expectation. But she determined one thing, I will give him special encouragement and coaching so that he will become a great person in life. We know what happened after years. Because of the inspiration, the motivation given by his mother, he achieved in life. He became the most famous scientist of so much inventions and all, Thomas Alva Edison. And what happened after the death of his mother, he happened to search the almirah shelf and found out the letter that was given by his class teacher years ago. And he found that what was written. But when she got the letter, she did not reveal the truth to his son. Instead, mother told the son, "Child, I am taking you from the school. Do you know the reason? The teacher told me that you are an exceptionally capable student. He should be given special formation so that he will become a great person." That was what the mother told him. Because he had that inspiration, and as a result of the motivation of the mother, he became. And at last, the Thomas Alva Edison said, "Today, what I am today is because of my mother. My mother made me a great person." So, my dear parents, we all should try to make our children great in their life. And also, the greatness of a person depends not merely on what was in his intellect, but what was one has in his heart. I will speak about one more instance, then I will conclude. We all have heard about Bill Gates. Once he was the richest, most famous person in the world. After becoming the richest person in the world, he had a television interview. In the television interview, one of the persons who was interviewing him asked him a question. "We all acclaim and consider you as the richest person in the world. Do you know anybody richer than you in the world? Do you know anybody richer than you in the world?" He replied, "Yes, I know." Then they were all surprised to hear that there is somebody still richer than Bill Gates at that time. And they asked, "Who is that person?" Then he said, "I had to explain my experience. Years ago, some 10 or 12 years back, at that time he was not the richest person, he was not famous. But he used to travel in United States. One day when he reached New York by flight, he came out of the airport and he wanted to buy a newspaper. Then he searched, there was a vendor, newspaper vendor. He approached him and asked for a newspaper. And he said that $2. But he searched his purse and there was no change. So he said that, "No, I don't have change." The vendor said, "No problem, sir. You take free." Or he took the newspaper and went his way. After maybe 1 or 2 years, the same happened. Again he came to the new airport. As he went out, he searched, he met the same vendor and he asked for the newspaper and he searched for the $2, there was no $2. And the vendor said, "No problem, sir. You take the newspaper. I give you free." And after 10 or 12 years, Bill Gates becomes the richest person in this world. And later, once again, he happened to land in New York. He came out of the airport. He was searching for that vendor. Fortunately, he met that vendor, newspaper vendor. And he approached him and said, "Do you remember me?" He said, "Yes, I know who you are. You are Bill Gates, the richest person in the world. Okay, but I know you. Do you remember one thing?" Bill Gates asked, "Years ago, you gave me one newspaper free." He corrected and said, "Not one newspaper, twice I gave you newspaper free." Then he said, "Now I want to compensate for that free gift. Whatever amount you can ask." Then he replied, "Dear sir, do you think that you will be able to compensate me for the generosity that I did at that time? As a poor vendor of the newspaper, from the little meager income that I have, I gave you the newspaper free. Now that you are the richest person in the world, you may be able to give me 100-fold, but that in no way will be able to compensate my generosity. So I don't want anything, any money from you. I want to be a generous person. I always want to be a generous person." And Bill Gates says, "On that day, I understood that newspaper vendor is richer than me." That's why I said that there is somebody richer than me in the world. Why? He did not wait to become a rich person to be generous to others. He did not wait to become a rich person to be a generous person to others. And he said, The truly rich, who are the truly rich? The truly rich are those who possess a rich heart, not those who possess so much money. The truly rich are those who possess a rich heart. So, my dear parents, we should try to make our children truly rich, not by amassing money, but by having a rich heart, possessing a rich heart. That is a real richness and greatness of a person. May this Holy Family Convent School and Junior College be able to give the best of education to all the children, and that will enable them to become great in their life. I would like to thank and congratulate the management of the school, Holy Family Convent School, for imparting quality education to so many children. My wish and my prayer is that may the whole Holy Family Convent School progress from excellence to excellence every year. Once again, I congratulate and thank management, principal, members of the staff and the students, all the teachers for the wonderful dedicated service you give through this institution to so many children. May God bless you in every way. This is my wish and prayer for all of you. God bless you all. Thank you.